Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel, LifeSnapShot. Evelyn, Greg, Muttley here from Australia. Okay, our little beginning of our eBay. We've already started doing some eBay. We've got about $1,500 worth of sales. That's all not profit, mind you. Got to keep it real. Dose of reality, about 1,500. I'd say out of that profit, just over half. I've done a little bit of maths, and I would say clearly, easily $800 is absolute profit. And it's going on to week 4. So it's in the 3rd week. So we haven't quite done a month yet. And we've done about, I think it's about $1,526 worth of sales. So 800, so that's averaging out about $200 a week in our pocket. So that's you know, that's good money. So anyway, this is the racking. We are halfway through. We just got it delivered, and Evelyn is starting the other half. We've got junk everywhere. This is all the stuff we're going to be selling. That's all my HO train model stuff. It's big money. It's good coin. That is a good tip there for you people. Check it out. This type of stuff is good money. People pay good dollars because, see these ones here? These ones are sealed, original. And a lot of this stuff you can't get in Australia. A lot of it's American. And they, for you to get it from America, it'll cost you about, anywhere between $100 and $200 depending on what model you're getting, what kit you're getting. And then they charge you $80 to get it here. So when you've got this type of thing in Australia, people pay decent money for it because you can go in at roughly the same price as what anyone in the USA is offering, and your mailing will be much cheaper. Your postage will be much cheaper. So remember that. Keep your eye out for HO scale stuff, especially sealed. Anything, trains, locos, kits, you name it. It's good money. And just quickly, show you what else I've got here. There, look at that. There is 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes of all HO scale train stuff. Models, trains, locos, scenery, you name it. I'm estimating roughly around $800 to $1,000 in each box. Do the maths. Okay, so it's good money. And here we are. Sorry, babe. Okay, and there's our racking. We're going to start doing the racking. There's the uprights, there's the braces, and there's the shelves. This is just one rack. We're just going to take our time, do one rack first. We're going to deck it all out. This is where all our stuff's going to go. All the stock, sold and unsold. We're going to make up a system. And next door is the office where we do all our, paperwork and stuff like that. So stay tuned, everybody, and we'll let you know when we've set it up. Okay, that's one done. $440 these cost. Two of them. Delivered. Now, the guy said, we could go and get them, but if we went and got them, it would have cost us about $500. Would you believe this? Because you can't pick them up directly from the manufacturer. How weird is that, eh? There was a middleman, but he's a good bloke. I know this guy. He wasn't swindling us. He said if you go yourself, they're going to charge you $500 because he's like a reseller. He can cut like $60 off and deliver them. So, we're happy. So there's one, and then the next one's going here. So in typical fashion, Muttley's claimed everything. Haven't you? You like this room, don't you? You think it's your room, don't you? The tail. Hey, you think it's your room? Digga, 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 digga. Yeah, you think it's your room. Is this your room? You gonna make us some money? Everyone's made a cool little necklace for him with his name on it. Hey? Dooga dooga dooga. So there we go. One there, and one there. And now we're just going to put some stock on them, and we've got I'll show you. Show you what we got. We've got whoosh, all this listed on eBay, except for the shoes down the bottom. All this stuff is listed. As you can see, there's some HO stuff, some bags. There's bags in there. There's a bit of Louis Vuitton and stuff we bought from Japan. There's all sorts of stuff. There's some costume jewelry, some real jewelry, and in that little black thing is my coins that I've listed. So she's up and running, mate. I've got a DJI in there. That's on. I've got some DVDs. That's going. I've got some models, some car collectors models there. Some of the V8 supercars. Yeah, little trinket boxes, Gucci shoes. So we got a little bit of everything. These tins do very well for anybody. Collect those old cigarette and cigar tins. They do pretty good. They sell for around 15 to 20 bucks depending on, and plus postage. So the postage is like $10 and $11. You know, I tell people if you want to get it there in one piece, you got to pay for the postage. I've got this box here. See that box? That's from one of the schools in Australia, one of the oldest schools. I can't think of which one. It's got a thing on the top of it, genuine. It's 1850 box, so it's 175 years old. I've got it listed for 145 bucks with a couple of watches. You know, so I might drop it about $10 or $15 and see if I can turn it over. But where do you find something like that? You know, 1850s, 175 years old. And I've got another one there from Sydney Grammar. That one's probably about 80 years old. So I've got a little bit of everything here. It's going, you know, it's not all thrift stalls. It's some stuff, you know, yard sales and stuff like that. I've got some old cameras, lighters, old clocks, watches, anything I can get my hands on that's vintage. You grab it, you get it. Okay, you don't argue with it. Just get what you can that's vintage, especially it's vintage. Of course, make sure it's vintage. I sold one camera, what do they call it? You know those old cameras where they open up and they've got the what's it called? I can't think of it. Real old school ones where they used to put the sheet behind it. You know, those real old school ones. And I put it on eBay for 175 bucks plus $32 delivery, untested, and delivery international 45, and it's sold within an hour to a guy in China. So that was pretty good. Got the guitar listed, and we got this poker artwork listed as well. So what do you think, babe? She's a little bit on the bludgy side wearing, hey? Okay, guys, that's it. So jump on board. 2025, what are you doing to make a difference in your life, right? That's what it's all about. Making extra money and enjoying doing it. That's the key. Don't make it, you know, I have never would ever suggest making eBay your main source of an income. Don't do that. That's just crazy. Okay? Of course, unless you've got an unlimited budget, yeah, and go for it, you know, because then if you fail, well, it doesn't really matter. But for those who want to have a go at it, start small. Just start selling little bits and pieces and just try anything. Okay, just make sure you include the postage. The postage is a big thing. Once you start talking out of envelopes and stuff or little boxes, it can climb really quickly to 11, 12 bucks delivery in Australia. So don't just like start listing stuff and going free postage, because you'll lose all your profit. Don't be afraid to, you know, cover your costs, and also include driving around in your costs. Okay, 10%, 15% on top of what you think you're going to make, because that all costs money. So, you know, your time is money, and make sure you add all that on top. Anyway, I'll get more detailed when I get things rolling and showing a few of my sales. All the best. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. Cheers. See you on the next one. It's not what you know, it's who you know.